Hey friends and welcome to my name is Dr. Heather. I'm here in Overland Park, Kansas. Would love to know your name, would love to know where you're watching from, would love to know if you're a coffee drinker, if you're a tea drinker, maybe you don't drink any coffee or tea, maybe you just drink water, would love to know that as well. So I have a kind of a crazy title that may shock a little bit of you, but why I don't drink Bulletproof coffee anymore. And I hear people thinking that all the time, or Bulletproof coffee, BPC anymore. So really Bulletproof is a name brand of another company. So hey Justin, thanks for joining me. I know you're almost the first person on all the time. So if you're brand new to Ask Dr. Heather, this is a place where you can ask current information, what's happening. Maybe you're something confused about, which people are talking about in the media or maybe on TV or in a journal. But tonight we're going to talk about what people are putting in their coffee or their tea, or what you can put in your coffee or your tea, or maybe put in your body that can actually help your brain clarity, help your joints, help your muscle, help your DNA repair, help protein, help carbohydrate synthesis. What I have been putting in my coffee now for the last 4+ years that has helped my body and my friends and family's body be amazingly slow down the aging process. So let's get right down to it. So let's define what Bulletproof coffee is. So if you go on the computer and you type in Bulletproof coffee, you're going to see that's a brand that Dave Asbury came about with. And really, it's a great place to start, kind of like we talk about the Atkins diet versus keto diet. So when you look at Bulletproof by definition, it simply is putting grass-fed butter. I have put a label, my Christmas labels, to cover up name brands. Simply putting butter or ghee or caprylic acid or coconut oil in your coffee. So it's simply putting a high level of fat in your coffee. That means bulletproofing your coffee. But I know I love my family and friends dearly. I don't want to stop there. I want to give them the very best that you can put in your coffee. So the very best would be combining all of those fats. So what would that look like? That would be combining C8, which is caprylic acid, C10, which is capric acid. When you put caprylic acid and capric acid, which is MCT, C8, and C10, it's a very fast form of energy. Your liver will take that and it will shuttle that energy right up to your brain so you can use it quite quickly. Then you can also use C12, which is lauric acid, which is antiviral, antiparasitic, and antifungal. So what I'm using now is something called a functional fat technology. So now we talk about nutrition as in biotechnology. So the functional fat technology I'm using is called Keto Cream. It has C8, C10, and C12. All of those things. We look at Bulletproof, it's usually just one thing, the butter or the ghee or the caprylic acid or the lauric acid, but we don't stop there. So hold on a second. Now we're going to talk about a 4-plex collagen. Oftentimes before Keto Cream, before functional fat, I might have carried around my butter, so I can put this in my arms and get real funny now. Hey Paula, thanks for letting me know where you're coming from. And then I put my caprylic acid and my capric acid, and then I have my cinnamon over there, and I put my C12, which is my lauric acid. Then I'd put my collagen in type 2, and I think this is just type 2 and type 3. So I'm not even done yet. So I'd carry those things around from my office to my store. I'd have little containers. They'd be making messes everywhere. We have a 4-plex collagen matrix. When we talk about collagen, we know that we need those as we grow and as we age and every single day. So we talk about collagen, and we have collagen actually helps hold our body together. It's one of the most abundant things in our body that's essential for health because it helps our skin, our tendons, our heart, our organs, our bone, its digestion, and that's only collagen type 1. So if you guys are watching this and have a friend that needs those information, put their name down, share this to your own place. This is absolutely meant to be shared, so share it to your own Facebook wall. Collagen type 2 is the most inclusive and exclusive for your cartilage, which helps connect bone to form your joints. So as we age, I'm over 29, I definitely need collagen type 2 because we know as you start to work out, injuries can happen, especially as people start to hit their New Year's resolutions. You want to have more flexibility in your joints, whether it's your fingers, your shoulders, your knees. People recover from surgeries, or people start to get into their functional fit age. You want to make sure that you have a great amount of cartilage that come from that. Not everybody wants to take the time to make bone broth. You also want to have collagen type 5. That's one of the 4 other collagens that we have. Collagen 5 is crucial for optimizing skin elasticity and health and forming healthy hair. We hear people oftentimes go on a ketogenic diet and they start to lose their hair because they're either not having enough collagen or not eating enough protein, or their gut balance gets out, or they have stress. Collagen is one of those amazing things that actually can help your hair. So you hear people say, oh my gosh, I'm actually using this keto cream now, and now all of a sudden I'm having amazing hair, amazing nail, my skin's looking much better, the elasticity, I'm losing some wrinkles now. Or you hear people go on a ketogenic diet and they start to lose some fat, and then you actually want that skin tissue to retract back in. Well, you want this collagen fourplex matrix. The last collagen we have in there is collagen type 10. Collagen type 10 is very particular for developing bone matrix, which is inside the bone and bone formation. So we have the MCT blend, right? We talked about that, C8, C10, C12. We have the fourplex of collagen. Then we have something called CMED, or DNA repair, which I can't hold here. It's not here on my counter, but it's in this little packet. So what we do is it's called DNA repair. So as we age, our DNA starts to shrivel up. We have little caps on the end of our telomeres that actually help protect it. They get ticked off and clicked off, kind of like pruning your rose bush or your tree buds. As they start to age, they start to get kind of nicked off. We know now we can protect them as we start to age, and that's really what we want to do to slow down the aging process. We have that in here to help protect our telomeres. We also have an N8 bioavailable blend. Vitamin B6 is one of the most abundant vitamins in our body. It's a water-soluble vitamin, but it's really responsible for metabolism of almost every single cell, for all the metabolisms of proteins, carbohydrates. It's important in the production of insulin. So if you're a type 2 diabetic, you go through B6 very, very, very quickly. We also know it's important for white blood cell production. It's also important for neurotransmitter conductivity, so our neurotransmitters in our brain, when they talk to each other. It's very important for mood regulations, for dopamine, for serotonin, so B6 is very, very important. It's one of the most depleted minerals in our body because we consume a lot of carbohydrates and we have a lot of stress. So we have a very amazing patent blend of B6 plus B12. B12 is in every single cell in our body. So it's super important for DNA repair, super important for signaling in our body, and it's important for the synthesis of new cells in our body. So again, it's one of the most important vitamins in our body, and it's important again for the communication from cell to cell. So the last thing that we have is we have Ceylon cinnamon in our keto cream, or functional fat. So I want to come on here and talk about this a little bit because I hear all the time as my patients turn in their food diaries, they're doing BPC tea, BPC coffee, but I'm like, oh my gosh, we have something that's so amazing. I ditched that BPC coffee years ago because I have keto cream, or functional fat, and it comes in so many amazing flavors. I don't have to haul this stuff around anymore because again, I wasn't getting all 4 of the collagen. I wasn't getting all 3 of the MCTs without having to buy all these different products. Now I have the Ceylon cinnamon, which is great for digestion, great for blood sugar control, things to help my hair, help my nails, help my carbohydrate metabolism, protein metabolism, and it tastes amazing. And it's not just for coffee. We have amazing recipes that you can make pudding, you can make chia pudding, just regular pudding using coconut milk, almond milk, make a hemp protein shake, you can make a biscotti cookie. And I would love to know, have you tasted this one? And this is probably my most favorite flavor. We used to have, the only one we had was a keto cream, and then we had a nutty man, and then we had a pumpkin spice flavor. And when you talk about these, they really do taste similar to some of those drive-through coffee shops. Do you know what I'm talking about? But these have literally like 130 calories just because fat has calories, and the sugar content is very, very low. It is like, there's 12 grams of fat. I should have had this memorized before I got on with you guys. 3 total grams of sugar. Some of those drive-through coffee places have up to 75 grams of sugar. Go ahead and get on and Google those lattes, those frappuccinos. This is all healthy fat. So oftentimes my intermittent fast, when I get hungry to break my fast, I will have a keto cream. We have in pumpkin spice. It's not available right now. Toasted marshmallow is now my new favorite. And I love just mixing this with some warm coconut milk before I go to bed and just whisk it up. It is yummy, yummy, yummy. Also, we have in some caramel macchiato. I love caramel and chocolate together. This is almost too good to be true. So decadent. And also a latte nut. This is, I think, my husband's favorite. We got 2 boxes of each. There's 20 in a box. So we ordered a bundle of them because we wanted to sort out which is our favorite ones. But I had a lot of questions coming into this. What are you drinking? What do you think of the flavor? So I thought, you know what? I'm going to just pop on here and let you guys know what I think about the products, what I'm experiencing with the products. I already feel like just after a week that I'm getting some good new hair growth, some nail growth, but I just love the flavor. So I'd love to hear if you've tried them, what flavor you'd like. I'm happy to share some of the flavors that I have. So we'd split some boxes up here, but I also know that there's other people here that are drinking this amazing functional fat. So I'd love you just to share this video and get some education out there. But if you haven't tried them and you'd like to try them, drop me a message and we're going to share some bundles of 3 or bundles of 5 for just a discounted price. So you can wait until it comes back on sale again, because usually it comes in a box of 20. Sometimes people don't want to go all in a box of 20 because they don't know if they're going to love it. I've yet not to love a flavor. I can honestly say that. But today, my favorite flavor happens to be the toasted marshmallow. My husband's favorite flavor right now happens to be, he does love the pumpkin. And I think he ordered 6 boxes last time it came on a promo on a special. But he loves this latte nut. It tastes kind of like a hazelnut. So this is Dr. Heather Carden. Just wanted to kind of give that difference between the Bulletproof coffee, again, which generally has just ghee or butter or maybe a little bit of heavy whipping cream. But I love this functional fat. It's not just for coffee. Lots of creativity recipes can come. So if you've got a recipe, drop it down below. I'm going to post some recipes when I get off here in a couple hours and answer some more questions, because for some reason you guys are feeding questions privately through Facebook Messenger. Drop your questions down below here, because whatever question you have is a great question. Somebody said, what's it sweetened with? It's sweetened with stevia. It's the highest blend of the stevia. There's different plants of stevia. There's more higher grade stevia. There's lower economical stevia. So we do use the highest plant part of stevia, so it doesn't have that bitter aftertaste. I think some of it tastes more like vanilla, but again, it's different for everybody. You can go ahead and pop your name down below and say what you think it tastes like if you've got a favorite flavor. But we do have several patents on that, so you can know that we are a multi-patent company. So it's not just a fly-by-night. We have amazing patents on that. Again, I covered up the products, but this is a high-level product that we used to have in our office. It has just 2 of the types of collagen. Collagen 1 and collagen 3 are for skin elasticity. It's for our heart tissue. It's for our blood vessel tissue, so for varicose veins, for skin elasticity. But I can tell you, this has all 4. It has 1, 2, 5, and 10. So we've actually switched to this in our office for things like that, for skin elasticity. So you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for letting me steal some of your time tonight. Again, my name is Dr. Heather Carden, the co-owner of Carden Center for Wellness. I am an independent promoter for the company, Prove It, also a reboot coach here. Happy to help answer any questions that you have. You guys have an amazing day. Somebody's saying, I would love to have it, as well as some other people in South Korea will. Yes, we are expanding all over. So Brian, send me a private message and let me connect you with our our East South Asian team. I didn't say that correctly, but let me send you or connect you with our team over in Asia, and let me connect you with the right people, because we can do that now, because we are launching globally in over 30 countries in the next few days. I'm like less than 100 days, so exciting stuff coming up. So in order to see if they're available, you simply just have to go to the store. Dorothy, I can send you a link or a referral code if you don't have one. So if you don't have a referral code, just shoot me a message. That you can send through me a private message, or you can put it down below and I'll send you a referral code, and we can just pop in the store and see if they're available. Usually these are on promo sale, so people will buy, like, again, they'll just say, hey, let me just buy 3 of your flavors or 4 of your flavors. That way you can test and see what one you like. So when they do have that flash sale come about, which lasts 24 to 48 hours, then you can buy a flavor that you like, because you know you like it and you're not afraid to buy a box of 20. So you guys have a blessed evening. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for having this time with you, and you guys have a great evening. We'll be seeing you soon.